Let's start on our backs. And we'll bend the knees. Rest the hands. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, rest the whole body. Allow the breath to continue to be deep and slow. Filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest. On an inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, tuck the chin, curl yourself up, reach your arms forward. Inhale down and overhead. Really stretching out of the fingers, opening the front of the body, and then squeezing it tight. On your next inhale, you'll also reach your arms up overhead, but you'll press into your feet as well and lift your hips. Exhale is the same. Really push down into the feet to get the hips nice and high. On the exhale, pull your belly in toward your spine. One more. And then on the exhale, hold that position. If your neck is bothering you, you can bring your hands to support your neck. One of the ways to help the neck is to tuck the chin nicely and gaze down, like past your inner thighs and down. Good. Straighten and lift the right leg. And then bring it up. And lower it down slowly. And hover it. Bring the arms over to the outside of the left leg. And breathe. Come center, lift the leg, bring the head down, and bend the knee and bring the foot and the hands down. And inhale, lift the hips, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the spine down, curl yourself up. Good. Lift the left foot. Take it straight. Bring the arms overhead. And exhale, lower slowly down. Bring the arms up to face the sky. If that's too hard, keep them forward. Good. Take the arms to the outside of the right thigh and reach, keeping the left leg off the ground. Deep, slow breaths. Notice where the breath is coming into the body. Find the head position that feels okay to your neck. If it doesn't, just support your neck with your hand to your head. Inhale, leg up, arms up, overhead. Exhale down. Just breathe. Bring your hands to your knees. And then rock yourself up. Suspended on your sit bones. Feet off the ground. Pull your hands toward your knees to help bring your back ribs forward, your shoulder blades back and down. And then if you can, release your arms overhead or forward, whatever is going to work for you. Overhead is harder. If you can, lift your feet to the height of the knees. Keep your chest lifted. If you can, straighten your legs all the way. Turn the corners of your mouth up. And slowly lower the legs down, and we'll all lift the arms up. Flex the feet, pull the shoulders down the back. If it's too much strain for you, then just lower the hands. It's still quite a challenging pose just to sit up in this right angle. Shoulders down, legs pressing down, spine lifting tall. And exhale and fold forward. Rest the head, rest the hands. Engage the legs. Press out through the heels, down through the thighs, and then extend long through the spine as you breathe in. Draw the navel in as you breathe out. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the face. And inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale the arms down. Cross the ankles, flip over the feet. Come on to hands and knees. Line the hands up under the shoulders, the knees up under the hips. And as you inhale, curl the tailbone up. Feel the belly breathing, then the ribs, then the chest, reaching the eyes up. Exhaling, reversing, tailbone down, belly up. Squeeze all the air out. One more each way. Good. Now, we're going to bring the left foot back and get lots of weight down into the right hand. And then lift the left leg. Try to get it parallel to the ground. And then lift the left arm. Spread the breath from the center out in all directions. If you wish, you can bring your left hand to your left foot and roll that left shoulder open, kicking back through the foot. Maybe even dropping the head back, opening the chest a little more. You decide. And come back to the starting position if you're not still in it. Good. And release down. To the other side. Right foot steps back. Weight is in your left hand. Roll your belly open to face front. Lift your right leg and then the right arm. Add the hand to the foot if you wish. Maybe send your head back and your chest up, kicking the foot into the hand. Head back, leg and arm back to starting position. Good. And then lower the foot and the hand and step your left foot back, coming into a plank. Pressing down through the arms, pulling in through the navel. And if you're struggling with plank and you want to take half plank or modified plank, that's fine too. Just notice how there's still a straight line from the knees to the head. That's all that matters. If you're in full plank, we're going to roll over to the tops of the feet, keeping the knees off the ground. Pull the shoulders back, send the chest forward. If you're in half plank with your knees on the ground, then lower enough so that your pubic bone is also on the ground, so that you're in cobra versus upward dog with the knees off. Pull the shoulders back and then really ground through your toes to pull your chest forward. Eyes up. Press down through the hands. Get higher if you can. Curl the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Press the 10 fingers down and forward, sending the hips back. Press the thighs back, press the heels down, pull the shoulders down the back. Keep lengthening the spine. Pull the navel in and up. Relax the head down, relax the chest down. Breathe slowly, streaming the breath through the back of the throat. Good. Now we're going to lower the hips and bring the right knee to the right elbow. Foot hovers off the floor if you can. Touch it down if you need to. Good. Now bring the knee to the ground, lining the knee up right under the hip. Weight is going to be in the left hand. We're going to twist and take the right arm up. And then if you can, we're going to lift the left leg up. Use your breath, strong and powerful, giving you energy. Release down with the toes curled under. Press back into downward facing dog. Use your hands, use your breath. Exhale, relax down through your heart, through your head. Drop the hips and bring the left knee to the elbow. Good. Bring the knee straight down. See how it's lined up under the hip. You may want to adjust your right hand a little bit for balance. And then we'll turn at the waist. Roll the belly and lift the left arm. You can stay here in the twist, or you can lift your back leg. And bring the hand down. And let's just press the hips back. You want to make a pose for a moment. And take it over to the right. With the right hand beside you, push into the floor. Send the left hip back. Relax your torso toward your thigh. Exhale and drop. And take it over to the other side. Left hand pushes the right hip back. Exhale, sinks the ribs down toward the thigh. And come back to center, arms overhead. Keep the hands here, lift your seat off your heels. Curl the toes, spread the fingers, breathe in. And exhale and lift and press it back. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up, look up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Keep the back heel off the ground and lift yourself up. And let's clasp the hands behind the back. Notice which thumb is on the outside of that clasp. Try to straighten your back leg as much as possible. Bring your front knee forward so that it lines up over your ankle. And then aim your tailbone for your front knee. Reach back and lift up through your clasped hands. And if you have the balance and the inclination, take your gaze up. Good. Now, bend yourself over your front leg. Bring your hands to the ground. Step your back foot just a little bit forward. And then bring your right hand to 2 o'clock of your right foot. Kick off your back foot to lift that leg up. Try to get it parallel to the ground. Weight is in the right hand and the right foot. And then turn the torso to face front. Lifting that left arm up. And bring the hand down. Bring the back leg down, but not all the way back. Just the right distance so that you can have your front leg straight. And then we'll fold over that front leg. Try to lower your left hip down and pull your right hip back. Exhale and sink your body toward your front leg. Good. Now, keep the feet as they are. Lift yourself up to standing. Open the arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. And just turn to your right. Turn your gaze back toward your right hand. And then squeeze the inner thighs together. Push down into the feet. Good. On your next inhale, reach forward with your left hand. And then exhale, lower your left hand down, maybe bringing it to your shin. If you can bring it all the way to the floor, bring it to the floor. If bringing it to the floor is relatively easy, then cross it over to the outside of that right foot. And we'll turn at the waist, literally twisting the ribs up toward the sky, gazing up. Both waists breathe. Good. Now, let's everybody bring the hand to the floor, bending the front knee if you need to do that. And the hand is roughly at 10 o'clock of the front foot. And we'll kick off the back foot, shifting weight into that front hand, and then lift the back leg up and come back into your twist. Rotating the ribs, bringing the left ribs under you. Excellent. Right hand down, left foot beside the right foot, and then roll yourself up. That's it. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lift the heels, lower down. If you want to challenge your balance more, close your eyes. Pull the belly in, drop the tailbone down, lift the spine tall. Keep dropping the lower back. Good. Bring the hands to the ground. Jump or step back into plank. Come into upward dog or cobra. If you're an upward dog, lift your thighs, push into your hands, lift your body, and then everybody pull the shoulders back. Bring the chest forward. Roll the eyes up. And downward dog. Okay. Now lift the left foot back and look forward. And then step the foot up between the hands. And lift yourself up. Clasp your hands behind your back with the opposite thumb on the outside. Roll the shoulders back. Sink down. Straighten your back leg, actively pressing back through your right heel. Bring your knee forward over your front foot. And then aim your tailbone for your front knee. Lift the arms. Lift the gaze if you can. Breathe into the chest. Good. Bend forward. Release the hands to the ground. And we'll take the left hand to 10 o'clock of the left foot. Bring the back foot a little bit forward. Kick off the foot. And then lift the back leg. Try to get it parallel to the ground. Roll your belly open. So you're actively bringing your left ribs under you, rolling your right ribs over the left ribs, and taking the right hand up. Engage that back leg. Keep the left buttock tucking under. And then bring the hand to the ground. Step the back foot back like 2/3 of the way. Keeping the front leg straight. Bend over that front leg. Relax the arms. The hands don't need to come to the ground. So if coming to the ground means your front knee bends, then just don't come to the ground. Just it's a little more balanced, but if you keep your eyes open, you should be okay. Pull the left hip back and drop the right hip down. Relax the hands, relax the torso. Good. And then lift your body up, keeping your legs where they are. Arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the left. Maybe gazing back at your left hand. And then squeeze the inner thighs together and try to turn a little more. Good. Bring your gaze forward. Inhale. Reach out through that right arm. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale. Release the hand down either to the shin, to the floor, maybe to the top of the foot, or maybe to the outer edge of the foot. The left arm floats up. Push into the feet and straighten your spine. Get nice and long. And then tuck the right ribs under. Turning. Maybe the gaze can come up. Good. Bring your gaze down and then replace your hand to the 2 o'clock position on the ground. And shift your weight forward. Lift your back leg and twist. Rolling the ribs up. Breathing slow and deep. Good. Return the hand to the ground. Place the right foot beside the left foot. Keep the knees bent. Clasp your hands behind the back of your head. And pull the hands toward the head and down. Good. Release the hands. Press into the feet. Tuck the chin. Roll yourself up. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale down. 2 more like that. And then keep the arms by your side. The eyes close. Feel the legs getting heavy. The feet sinking into the ground. Feel the breath filling your whole body. Lifting tall through the crown of the head, while sinking down through the feet. Let your weight shift into your left foot. Let the eyes gently open. Bend the right knee and bring your right hand around the bottom of your right foot so the palm is facing in this time. And then we'll lift the left arm up and bring the hand over to the right side of the head and get really tall. That's it. On an exhale, drop your head to the left. Notice where the eyes can best stabilize your posture. And then start to kick your right foot down into the hand. Continue to feel the upward lift through the spine as you inhale. The downward pressing through the foot as you exhale. And release the foot. Bring the hand to the other side of the head. Lift the head up. Relax the arm down. Close the eyes. Let the weight start to shift into the right leg. Feel how that leg supports the weight of the whole body. Let the eyes open gently. And then bend the knee and wrap the left hand around the left foot. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale the hand to the left side of the head, gazing at a spot on the floor, probably off to the left a little bit to counter that dropping of the head to the right. Nice, easy breaths. And then start to kick your left foot down into the hand. Stay connected to your breath. That'll quiet the mind, which will stabilize the pose. Then release the leg. Bring the hand to the right side of the head and lift it up. Relax the arms by your side. Close the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep the arms lifted. And then hinge forward from the hips halfway, hovering the upper body parallel to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale the arms down. Step your left foot just a little bit behind your right foot, coming onto the toes on the back foot. Inhale the arms up again. And then exhale, hinge forward, and then lift your left leg. And bring the leg back beside the other one. Lift the arms, release the hands down. Close the eyes, relax the shoulders. And then bring the right foot back, just like one step, coming onto those toes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward. So not rounding, just folding at the hips. Lifting the back leg. The arms can come back behind you if you need that to make it a little easier. And then come up, lower the foot down, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Step the feet a little wider, turning the toes out. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, lowering the hips all the way down, getting the arms inside the knees, and press the knees open, moving the thumbs toward the center of your chest, keeping the body lifted. Good. Drop the tailbone. If you want to open your hips even more, you can go hand to fist or fist to fist. Pulling the navel in to drop the tailbone down. Good. And then we'll bring the hands to the ground in front, keeping the arms inside the thighs. Hands are shoulder width apart. That's very important. And spread the fingers wide. We're going to lift onto the toes. We're going to lift the buttocks like a stink bug. The elbows will bend, but you don't want them to bend out to the side. You want to keep the elbows in line with the hands. Lifting the hips, and then start to move your head forward, 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 until your elbows line up over your wrists and the feet naturally can float off the ground. If the elbows are over the wrists, this is actually not a hard pose. The elbows can't be wider and they can't be behind. It's too hard. Otherwise, you're just using the arm bones going straight down. It doesn't even require any strength. If you can touch the big toes together, do that. When you've had enough, come down. We'll just counter stretch the wrists one at a time. Let's start with the left hand, tucking it under. So the hand is palm up and the entire back of the hand is on the ground. And then you just lean back, sit bones toward the floor. And then other side. Tucking the palm under, like so. Getting the whole back of the hand on the ground and then leaning back. Good. And then release the buttocks to the ground. across the legs, and just shake the hands out. Good. And then release your feet in front of you. Roll slowly onto your back. You can have your hands on your chest. You can have your arms forward. Arms overhead is the hardest. Tuck the chin. Come down slowly with control. Good. Keep the knees bent, feet on the ground, and turn the palms to face down on either side of your waist. Feet are right under the knees, so not all the way to the buttocks, just under the knees. Good. Breathe belly, ribs, chest. And then push into the feet. Lift the hips. If you're able, clasp your hands under. And even if you're not, let's all try to roll the shoulders under us so that we're on the shoulders. The neck, in theory, is not touching the ground at all. You can feel the point of contact between the back of the head and the ground, but the weight is in the shoulders. And then push forward through the feet. Lift the hips. Lift the back ribs. And then imagine you're trying to pull your hands apart if you're holding them together. If you can't hold your hands together, you can maybe try grabbing your hands around the edges of your mat, or just have them face down. Keep the feet active, keep the arms active, push down through the arms, push down through the feet, keep lifting the chest, the ribs. Release the hands, slowly lay the spine down. Lift your head, reach forward, pull your belly in. Let's bring the hands over the tops of the knees just to open the upper back a little bit more. So holding on tight with the hands, try to collapse the front of your body back toward the ground. Like your torso is trying to lay down, but your hands are holding you up. And then spread the breath wide into that upper back. Good. And then as we lay down, we're going to let the feet come up. Bring the hands to the insides of the legs and around the bottoms of the feet. And then lift the feet so that the bottoms of the feet face straight up. And the knees move down toward the ground. And then if you like, you can rock from side to side, feeling how that massages the muscles on either side of the spine. And come center, tucking the chin. Deep breath in and exhale, relax the backs of the shoulders toward the ground. Feel the stretch and the breath and see if there's any relationship between the two. And then release the hands to hug the knees to the chest. Tucking the chin, rock lengthwise on the spine. Kicking the feet to get momentum. And then we're going to bring the legs all the way overhead toward the floor behind us, bringing the hands to the lower back for support. Walk the hands down, and if you happen to be able to touch the floor with your toes, curl the toes under. And if the toes are curled under, press the thighs up toward the sky. You want to keep your hands on your back here, especially if your feet don't touch down and your legs are in the air. Lower the hands even closer to the floor, getting the spine to curl up off the floor even more. Cloud pose. Don't turn your head, whatever you do. Focus on your breath. Go inward. Okay. Bend the knees, bringing them to the forehead. And then you can release your hands and lower slowly onto your back. Keeping the knees to the chest. Gently roll your head side to side. And then release the feet to the ground. Lift and tuck the tailbone and release the legs, shake them out. If you have an eye pillow, place that on your eyes, or just let your arms rest a comfortable distance away from the body. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, sink the body into the ground. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Release the jaw. Let the teeth separate, the lips part. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Release the activity of your mind. Let go of thoughts, memories, planning. Just coming right here. Feeling the breath. Letting go of the breath. Allowing the breath to happen without your help. Just letting yourself receive. Letting yourself be. Letting the mind rest in the feeling of the breath. Just park your attention at the breath and leave it there. And if it starts to wander, just bring it back. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking gently side to side. Feeling the ground, massaging your back. And then bring the soles of the feet together, the palms together. Rub hand to hand and foot to foot. And roll over onto either side. Resting your head on your underside arm. Resting your body on the ground. Resting your mind in the experience of the body in this moment. What do you feel? How do you feel? Maybe having a sense of appreciation for the efforts and the ease, just for showing up to practice today. And then when you're ready, coming up slowly to sitting, anywhere you're comfortable. Sit bones sinking down, spine lifting tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.